about celebrating passion, it's about celebrating watchmaking, it's about celebrating history, and Zenith was always one of the big players. Welcome or welcome back to WatchAdvisor on YouTube, where the watches are the stars. But today the star is Benoît de Clerck, who is the CEO of Zenith, and we are with him today because Zenith is celebrating its 160th anniversary. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Not to you, but to Zenith.
To Zenith.
Welcome, Benoît.
It's always good to see you. Thank you very much. You know, indeed, 160 years is important for a watch brand. We're not the only watch brand celebrating 160 years, but it's definitely amongst the very few brands that celebrate 160 years within the same manufacturer, in the same location, in the same walls as well. So that's very peculiar. So we're very proud of that. We're celebrating 160 years with great news. These 4 pieces that you have, the one that you have here.
It's, by the way, on the wrist of Benoît. He just gave it to me.
Yeah. And it's a beautiful watch. It's called the Zenith G.F.J. Tribute to Favre-Jacot, our founder. He wanted to have the perfect watch, to create the perfect watch, to have a complete verticalization of manufacturing. For example, Favre-Jacot created a brick manufacturer to be able to build the watch manufacturer. Another example, very concrete, he had his own foundry because he created watches in gold, and he had his own foundry of gold, which is amazing because he wanted to have everything completely internalized and verticalized. And this is very important.
He really had the idea to integrate everything he needed to build watches already at the time being.
That's correct. That's correct. And this is very unique because he learned that in America, we're traveling to America.
Because in Switzerland, it was managed a little bit different, as you know.
Absolutely.
Because you had specialists providing services to other watchmakers. So if you were a manufacturer, you had specialists for cases, specialists for this, that. And so everybody was helping the other one, but he did it different.
Exactly. And this was his idea. So that watch has, first of all, it has a wonderful caliber, the Calibre 135, which is the caliber of Zenith that won the most prizes of chronometry.
This in a wristwatch.
In a wristwatch.
We have to say in a wristwatch because there were lots of competitions done with pocket watches.
Yes, exactly. But this one is, in terms of chronometry, 135 that won 235 prizes of chronometry. And this is documented. We have this in our archives and all that.
You had this, by the way, exhibited once at Basel World. Do you remember this wall? There was a huge wall with all the prizes.
It was exactly
spectacular.
Exactly. And this is exactly part of our pedigree, part of our DNA.
Big balance wheel, 2.5 hertz, 18,000 semi-oscillations. That's really, as I would call, a good old big block.
Exactly, exactly. But the particularity, of course, we improved it. For example, you know,
I thought so.
the power reserve was 40 hours. Now it's beyond 70 hours.
Okay.
It's a COSC, but the reality is that the results are beyond the COSC, you know, in terms of tolerance.
-4 + 6, everybody can do.
Yes, and for us, it's -2 + 2.
That's like Rolex.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Definitely something we can do as well. When it comes to the movement has a special engravement, which is the reminiscence of the bricks that we have at the manufacturer. We have special angle polished, you know, so it's definitely extremely well worked out and polished and prepared in terms of finition and finishing. It's perfect. If you flip that beautiful Favre-Jacot, you have a beautiful dial with the bricks around as a first rim. The second rim is lapis lazuli. Each watch makes it different because it's natural stones, and they're handpicked, obviously, one by one. And then at 6 o'clock, you have a mother of pearl for the second, a blue mother of pearl.
Delivers not only blue reflections, but also some, that's mother of pearl.
That's mother of pearl.
And I am very excited, guys, because everything is blue here, and I'm so happy. Blue, blue, blue. I don't see anything else than blue. And this is my favorite color. You all know that. And why this blue?
Because, you know, Favre-Jacot, he wanted to do the perfect watch, and he was looking at the Zenith. The Zenith is the last point that you can see in the universe. And the true color of the Zenith is blue, in fact. It's not black. Favre-Jacot at that time wanted to replicate that blue from the Zenith all the way up there to the color of the watches.
In one word, blue is the color of Zenith.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay.
No, it is. All our furniture, everything is blue. And this is why we pay tribute this year with the blue Zenith.
And you see, I came in blue and blue and blue.
And you're a corporate.
You see here, corporate?
You're very much corporate.
These are the gifts, by the way, the journalist takes when they go home. You know, when they come in blue, you get... No,
only one? No,
no, I take all of them.
Yeah, okay, then
that's normal.
Yeah, of course.
And your watch? No, I give you
this,
your watch.
This I need it. For the week, I need it. He's good, huh? He's dangerous.
Still remember, guys, everything we're showing to you is limited to 160 pieces because it's a limitation of the celebration of the anniversary, 160 years, 160 pieces. So if you think that one of these watches is interesting, be quick, because I think especially this masterpiece will be sold out quite quickly.
I can confirm that to you.
Yes,
it's been,
especially the redoing of this movement. Collectors know it; they're crazy about it, and I heard some of the guys out there already talking about it. Oh, they did it again! Wow, cool! So be quick.
Yeah, no,
my recommendation. Okay,
I confirm. We have very good vibes on this one.
This is awesome. I like the Pilot in blue.
The Pilot, it's one of our pillar in our collection.
Presented
and we have it in steel.
Exactly. 2 years ago?
In steel, 2 years ago in steel. And we decided to do the same watch, but with blue ceramic.
Cool.
It comes with 2 straps. It comes with 2 straps very easily.
Very good. I see.
Exactly.
Hola, very good. Well done. This is what I want.
So that is very easy and very...
no tools, no playing around, no watchmaker.
Exactly, no risk of scratching.
No,
and all
nothing. You just press the button and I just... Yep,
exactly,
there it is.
That's it. Exactly.
Very cool.
And again, this is 160 piece in ceramic. It's the
folding clasp, perfectly
the Pilot
done.
with the big dates.
And you know what I like? Normally, Pilot watches are always in these dark military colors, green, and this is something fancy.
Yeah.
Fancy but positive.
Readable.
You're wearing a cool look. You have perfect readability because the contrast in between the steel blue dial and the hands is perfect. You have a big date indication, but it's not in this boring military style.
It's very soft,
Yes.
It's very soft. It's very soft.
Yes.
This is what we like about it.
Yes.
And that's why we didn't want to add any military touch and all that. And we're different. Zenith has the exclusivity to be able to put Pilot on the dial as well.
Yeah, because it's your name. It is historically proven.
Patent, exactly.
Yeah.
It has registered. It has been registered by our founder at that time,
I know.
who registered Pilot. So we're the only watch, who can have the Pilot on this.
And then also, for those who like the Defy, in blue, full ceramic, including ceramic bracelet. This is also a stunner in my humble opinion. This is really a stunner because it makes a different Defy.
Yeah, exactly. And again, the idea, the principle is always blue and the blue ceramic as well to stay on the same tonality and
pushers,
as well.
Ceramic.
Yes, ceramic as well. Crown ceramic. Yeah, everything is in ceramic.
Just the folding clasp. Okay.
Just this is folding clasp. The mechanism has to be exactly. This is stainless steel.
Stainless steel.
Yeah, this is stainless steel.
But you can't do it in ceramic.
We can't do it in ceramic because it breaks. It's too.
But still, very beautiful. Very in jeans to wear. Wow, love it.
And pretty unique, there's not a lot of blue ceramic in the market as well. And again, it's very limited, 160 pieces only.
Are you really discontinuing this kind of blue on a ceramic base after the 160 pieces have been produced?
All these that you see here will be produced only once in 160 pieces. Will we do again the blue ceramic here with the blue this? Not the same watch, for sure. We will not do the same watch.
So
the same for here.
No cheating. First bringing the clients to buy watches you promise, and then a year later
Same for here. You will never see this plus this plus this.
But you're not discontinuing the movement. You're not.
You have
not done all the efforts to just manufacture 160 movements.
Not at all, because this will be part of the collection.
Okay.
This will be launched next year.
Okay.
In another precious material.
Okay.
Maybe 1, maybe 2 references. We haven't decided yet. In a small quantity.
Okay.
Maybe not numbered.
But
we haven't decided yet.
135.
Yes, absolutely 135.
Good.
And maybe 1 reference, maybe 2. We have not decided yet.
Okay.
Depending on capacity as well.
But
this is definitely the case. Then the Chronomaster Sports, all in blue.
Very nice.
The particularity of that one is even the buckle is in ceramic. And this is very unusual, very unusual, and pretty unique, if I may say.
So this is the buckle here.
Yeah.
Let me interrupt this video for a short moment, please. We need you to join our community on our website, www.watchadvisor.com. You can now discover more content. We are going to create forums. We have discussions. You can share stuff. You can come in discussion with me. We're going to present you more insights, more in-deep videos, more in-deep information, and so on and so on and so on and so on. It's all about watches. WatchAdvisor is the name. I am the WatchAdvisor. You know that. This was the reason I'm interrupting this video, and now enjoy the rest of it.
Now, the particularity of those 4 pieces, we've created a set, a box set. So people can buy the 4 of them with the same number at the same time.
If they want.
If they want.
But they don't have to.
If they don't have to, absolutely
okay.
not. But the priority of the numbers, because they're numbered, will go off the set, of course.
Okay.
Of course. And that's why we have given the opportunity for the salon.
Is looking for 88.
Yes.
Good luck.
Good luck. The 88, I think it's already booked by the 88.
I thought so.
Yeah, of course.
But some Asian buyers.
Most probably.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, no, of course. But you know, for example, we have already number 1 that is confirmed, the 135 is confirmed, the 88 is confirmed.
And all the watches here, by the way, are 000 out of 160, so none of the watches will ever become will be sold. It's all 00. I just saw it before. 000 out of. Okay, they will stay in the museum.
Yes, they were. Yeah, exactly.
Beautifully done. And you know what I like is that you kept the typical colors of the sub-counters.
This is the original sub-counters.
Yes,
absolutely.
Dark gray, light gray, and silver.
Spot on. That's exactly. And the demand is very high on these watches. We will for sure sell them out by the end of the week.
This blue could be copied because it's really, I've not seen any watch before, not even at Hublot, because they are masters of ceramic, as we all know. And it's part of LVMH also, so it's a sister company, but they have been doing lots of colors, but not anything comparable. But this is really cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Is this it for the anniversary, or are you going to launch later in the year, maybe something we should know already?
So this is for the celebration of the 160 years. Then, on top of that, we will have a couple of novelties that we will be launching towards the year.
For the celebration, this is it?
For the celebration, this is it, yeah.
Okay.
The celebration, this is it. Then we will have a couple of watches that are, you know, different tire in the pipeline, the other blues and the blue related, but not for the celebration per se.
Do you, by coincidence, know the prices of the watches?
Yes, I can tell you this platinum piece, the G.F.J, for example, is 48,900 Swiss franc. And then the set together, so the set, there's no promotion. It's not you buy 4, you get something discounted.
You get a special
You get a
packaging.
special coffret. I can show it to you. It's here. But the 4 together is 109,000 Swiss franc. And then the other one varies around 20,000. I forgot exactly the price.
It depends on the country, on the VAT.
On the VAT, exactly. So depending on Swiss franc or euro and the like. So this is the set I was telling you about. You know, this is the beautiful, very unique box where you have the pilot watch here.
Yeah.
This is the pilot watch. Then you have the Defy that comes here.
And there must be
the
another one.
Sport. And the other one, which is very special for Favre-Jacot. The beauty of that, look at this. This comes here. You can hide it here. It's part of the box. And you put it here, and this is where you have the full set of the 160.
Okay. Can I get a bag to bring it home?
You can have a bag. We carry it for you. It's pretty cool because we have very strong collector base. You have people who know a lot about the brand.
Yes.
And they're very happy to see something very special and in a very limited quantity. You know, it's a real limited.
Beautiful.
Fantastic.
Benoît, thank you very much. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Keep on having parties and fun.
Yeah. This is the party. This is the party. You know, no fireworks. No fireworks.
No, it's about celebrating passion. It's about celebrating watchmaking. It's about celebrating history. And Zenith was always one of the key players or one of the big players, but not as known as others who invested more in marketing and blah, blah. Zenith never did that. They were more into technology, movements. And you all know that Rolex was using the Zenith-based Calibre for their Daytona many years before. In the year 2000, they presented their proper own movement. So it was your movement, and they trusted Zenith for a good reason.
Absolutely, yeah, of course. No, we're very proud. Very proud. What you see is authentic.
It is.
There's a very strong heritage.
As authentic as you are.
I'm trying. Thank you.
Benoît Clerck, CEO of Zenith. Happy birthday once again. And if you're interested, yes, be quick, especially for for this masterpiece. This is really gorgeous, I have to say. It is a shame that we can't film it outside with sun, because this would be magic to see all the
changes all the color. Yeah, changes the color.
Thanks for watching another video on WatchAdvisor on YouTube. Stay tuned for much more to come. Where the watches are the stars, hashtag, and now where Zenith was the star. Bye, guys. And thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Thanks a lot for watching the video on WatchAdvisor on YouTube. And if you think that this is your channel, please check out our website, WatchAdvisor.com, and especially our community section on our website to really get in touch with us, to share lots of things. You will get more detailed information about the watch industry, in-depth videos, more fun will happen there. So if you're interested, have a look at WatchAdvisor.com.